Hey Legacy Unit, this is your director Whitney Wimhoff, and I am making this quick video to kind of show you the different promotions we have going on for November and to kind of help you understand and deconfuse you a little bit on all of the different promotions and prizes and everything that's available to you this month, because there is so much going on and I would hate for you to miss out on anything important. So where I have you at right now is this is our Legacy Unit website. It's legacyunit.weebly, weebly.com. And you go to this is our homepage here, and if you scroll down a little bit, it just says, are you ready to rock the runway this November? And I'm going to have you click on the promotions page. You can also go here to promotions normally, but I have this little link here to take you as well. And so when you click on promotions, it'll take you to the page, and this is always going to have the current promotions and contests that we have going on for the month or for that time in your business. And so right now this talks about the double credit promotion that Mary Kay is doing. And so for every skincare product, every dollar amount you have in for production this month that are for any skincare products, or like the new Skin Vigorette brush, anything skincare related that you've ordered from the company, you get double credit for that this month, meaning that it's going to count twice for your Queen's Court of sales for the seminar year to help you earn some of those diamonds from the company. So if that confuses you still, please let me know and I can help explain it a little bit further. The next picture here talks about the monthly momentum challenge that we do every month. And so right here it talks about the power players and the champions and the record breakers. And the power players is when you have 15 faces done for the month and 5 interviews, or if you have 600 in wholesale production for the month, then you get to pick one of these prizes down here, one of these bundles. If you do the champion, which is 30 faces and 10 interviews for the month, or 1,000 in wholesale production for the month, then you get to pick 2. When you're a record breaker, you've done 45 faces and 15 interviews, or 1,500 in production for the month. So whatever level you want to play at, whatever your goals are, whatever you want to achieve with your business, when you accomplish one of these monthly momentum levels, then you get to pick different prizes for all of that. Down here this is a flyer that you can open up and print off this and read it a little bit better probably. And then the monthly momentum tracking sheet, that's a sheet you can use to track on paper the faces that you're seeing and the interviews that you're doing and the production you have coming in. And the reason that's really important is so that you know where you're at and what you have left to go. Because I always know in every month of my career that I have a far more productive and I reach my goals a lot quicker when I have tracked that month, because I know exactly where I'm at and what I have left to do. I'm also having you guys log your progress on this Google Docs here that I've created. And so those of you who aren't familiar with Google Docs, it's basically just like an Excel spreadsheet. And I've created it, and anybody who has a link to it, so by clicking that button there, you have the link, can go on and edit this Google Doc. And then everybody, including myself, will be able to see what you've added on here. So this is a place for you to start writing out the faces that you're seeing this month. And so I know Stephanie started to update hers. And what I'm going to have you do is you just click in this box here and you would type your name and put it in bold. And then here you would type the names of each of the women that you see that you share products with this month, and then put the date, so like 11/7. And then if you also share the opportunity with them, if you do an interview either with yourself by yourself, or you do it with your DIQ, or you do it with me, then you can highlight them in pink so we know that they count as one of your interviews for the month. You're going to have to excuse my voice. I'm very sorry. I've been sick this week, and so my voice has been kind of out of commission, so I'm just starting to get it back. So I'm having you do this so that I know where you're at for your progress this month. I know the activity level that you're doing and where you're at for tracking your faces. And then also everyone else who's working towards that same goals knows where you're at too, so you guys can all cheer each other on. So that is where I have this at. You can also click on, if I post the link in Facebook or I email it out, you can click on the link. It'll take you right to this page. But you just click on it, double click, and then you just start typing something. If you want to go back and edit it, you just double click on it again and you can go back and edit it. But as soon as you put it in there, it automatically saves. So then you can click right out of here and it'll still be there. and then I can go right in and I can still see it. We're going to do a lot of our recognition this month from this tracking sheet. So that way I know exactly where you're at and I can cheer you on along with the rest of our unit. Now, our national, Stacy James, my mother, she is doing a challenge herself for all the consultants in our James area. And Cindy Williams, who is also national and one of my mom's best friends, they decided that they're going to both run this challenge for both of their areas, and whoever has the most consultants that complete this challenge is going to win. And so I'm not really sure what their little bet they have going on, what they're going to be doing for the winner. But what they have in place for us as for the challenge is when you complete 13 faces and 3 interviews from now until the 21st of November, then you're going to be invited onto a call with Cindy and Stacy. That you'll get to be on a call with them. Now they're also going to do, each area is going to do a prize. So my mom is giving out earrings for the consultant in our area who does the most faces, and the consultant who also does the most interviews this month. And so since that's a little bit different than our momentum tracking we have going on here, I created another tab. So here it says Area Challenge. If you click on that, that's a whole different spreadsheet. And again, it's just the instructions, the challenge, what's happening. I'm going to have you put over here your name in bold, and then again list all of the names of the people that you shared the product with as of the 12th through the 21st is when they're doing this challenge. So the 12th through the 21st, you'll put the date there, and then you'll also again highlight them in pink if you shared the opportunity with them, so we know that you had at least 3 of them from the 12th to the 21st to count for this challenge. So now you can track both those things in the same place. If you have any more questions about this or how this works, please let me know, and I'd be happy to talk you through it again or help you. So I'm going to just go back to here we go, back to our website. So that's where you can track it. There's the printable tracking sheet you can also use to track for yourself, and then you remember what you need to put on here. And then this next promotion that we have going on is the new Skinvigorate brush that came out. And oh my goodness, I have been using it this week and it is amazing. Like, I can tell a huge difference in my skin already. It's so awesome. So what I'm going to do is help you guys get some of those brushes on your shelf to start selling to your customers. So for every $400 in wholesale production you have for this month, I'm going to give you one of the Skinvigorate brushes for free to set on your shelf. So if you have 800 in, then you'll get 2 brushes for free, and so on. There's lots of different ideas and marketing strategies and things I have in place, or that I've learned from others that they're doing, some different ideas that you can use to market this product to your customers, as well as help you get the sales in place for this promotion to get some brushes for free, as well as get to your momentum goal for the Momentum Monthly Challenge. This is just a flyer, a PDF version of this picture here that you can print off for yourself. And then one of these ideas that I have come across, and this just talks about the idea here in a script that you can use, but there's a tracking sheet down here that you can send out to your customers, and you can have your customers sell 10 of them for you and give them an incentive for doing that. And so this chart would be for them to be able to fill that out, an order form for all of their friends that they're selling their product to. And then down here is the PDF version of that chart, so you actually can print that off and give it to them. And then one of the things that I'm encouraging you to do is to create a Rock the Runway portfolio for all of your customers. So all the women that you're facialing this month can be a part of this portfolio. So that's a great way for you to really market and promote the Project Runway, that we are their official beauty sponsor, because I think that that's really impressive to people, and I think everybody should know about it. So why not have a portfolio that's just revolved around it? So here is a fun flyer that you can use to promote that to your customers and your friends and family. And then right below here are just a bunch of different pictures. I just decided to put all these different pictures of all these different things that you can use to promote your business on, like social media, or email it out to people, or make your own flyers and postcards. So it's lots of different images for like the Project Runway. the different things that we're doing. There's some images on here that's for customers. There's also some images on here you can use to promote things to your team members. So if you're NDIQ or you're a future director or you're a team leader and you want to help me spread these promotions to your team so that they know about them, you have access to these images so that you can save them and you can send them out. So what you do is, let's say like this one for an example, you open it up, and you would just right click and you would hit save as, and that would save it to your computer, and then you can post it on Facebook or whatever you want to do with it. So this picture right here actually is for consultants. This tells you how you want to market these two new products, the Skinvigorate brush and the dark spot reducer. This one right here is one that you can use for your customers, that you can put on Facebook and you can share with them. Then there's just some other different ones, like all the different products that we have that just came out recently, some different flyers and images that you can use. If you do need the PDF version of any of these things and you don't have a way to create it into a PDF, then let me know and I can get that for you. So there's all of those images that you can use, and then again they're still doing the prize for doing a drawing every week for a consultant to win the new free iPad from the company. For every qualified new team member that you have, you go into the drawing, and they will keep drawing every week until the end of the month. Then all of other promotions about leadership and things like that are on this page too. But if you go to let's see, I have it up here too. There's a shortcut. The marketing page. I just want to make sure you guys know about this page. There's lots of different tips and things like that I have on here. So here's again social media, some different images that I've found, and I have a bunch more that I'm going to upload on here, and some of our Mary Kay in the Media images too that you can use to promote and market your businesses on Facebook and send out to your customers and things like that. But then there's lots of other ideas that I have on here for you to utilize to help you market your business. And so this is always available for you, some videos even, and then some different ways to kind of book people. That Create a Compact referral game is right here, that if you listen to my $1 Million Message this month and you wanted that PDF, it's right here. MK University still always has tons of great training if you want some more education. I'm always adding printable material and videos and resources on those topics. If you want some more education on how to work your business and advance yourself. And then this holiday tips and ideas page, if you have not visited that lately, you need to, because there's lots of great resources on here to help you work your business this holiday season. So great videos, there's great printable material that you can use as flyers for your customers, lots of pictures, things that you can do. Different flyers for the products that are out right now that are new, holiday gift sets. These resources and things are all PDF versions so that you can then make them into whatever you want. If you want to send them out in a newsletter to your customers or just individually. You could even post files on Facebook too. And then the images, you're also able to open those up, and again, you can right click and save it. So if you didn't want to, let's say, make these baskets yourself just to take pictures of, but you know that you could create something similar to that, then you could just use these ideas. Like you can get an oven mitt and some ribbon and tie around a hand lotion like that. You can just promote those to your customers and say that these are some different things that I offer that I can do for the holiday season, that I can gift wrap things for you for free. And just basically sell them in baskets or sets, things like that. So these images are there for you to use and share with your customers to give them ideas of things that you can put together, of course, if you want to offer that. And then just some different videos I found on doing holiday open houses and some holiday team building. And then again, Valentine's Day and those other ones are on there too. So lots and lots of resources for you to take advantage of. Just to make sure that you know how you get to things on here. Sorry, I'm going to scroll all the way up here. Okay, if you were to actually go to the resources up here in the main tabs, and then you went down here, this is where it will show you like the holiday tips and ideas button, the marketing resources, Glamour and product resources and scripts and all of that kind of stuff. Those are all here under resources. So if you're like, how did you get to all those pages? Really, if you click on resources, then you'll be able to find it. But I do on a lot of the pages have shortcuts. So if I'm talking